welcome back. Got a little bit of a thrift haul, state sale haul for you, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've been working on afterwards. We'll get started. I picked up this pad of just tracing paper. It's already beautifully yellowed, and as you've seen in my previous videos, I love to use it like an opening entrance or just texture in a journal. So I got that with a whole bunch of other stuff at this one estate sale. Where was there? Let me see if I can get the rest of what was there. So it was their last day of the sale, and they were just pretty much make a pile and we'll give you a good deal on everything because we need it gone. So I got a bunch of paper products, and my husband got some other stuff, and we got it all for like $5. So this first bunch is all from that. So I got these just little envelopes. Just love to use them in journals, just a little tuck spots. I picked those up. Picked up index cards. They were looking at me crazy because they're like, why do you want old paper? But I don't understand. It's already yellowed. It's already aged for me. So pretty much just put a little decoration or just a tuck spot as a journaling card in a book. So I picked up that pack. Had this pack of legal size craft colored envelopes. So the craft envelopes. So I thought those were neat because they're already a nice manila folder thing, and fold that, put it in a journal. We have a little pocket on either side. So I got those. Got this box of vintage greeting cards. Oh, of course, my bulldog clip. So if I see those, I grab those. Pack of vintage greeting cards. So I really just thought they were adorable. Like, this one's like a little pop out. My memory plays the devil every now and then. I know it's your birthday. Oh, it's like a forgot your birthday one, but that is so adorable. Vintage congratulations for the baby. They're all this fold-up style, so if you were to put it in the middle, if you sew it into the middle of a signature, you can either glue it, make it a tuck spot, cut it, make it extra pages, or you can glue it down and have it as a whole flip up. So I love those because they make extra journaling space without a lot of use. These ones were just beautiful with all their embossing and the flowers. It's like a half style, so you still see around there. These are beautiful. Oops, it's still a folder. Little puppies. Some envelopes. There's a few newer cards in there, but for the most part, they were pretty vintage, and then embossing and the detail around the edge. Like I said, they would just take what you want. So I was like, vintage cards, mine. Not that I need any more cards, but mine are newer, so I don't have a lot of these ones. Especially when I see these at antique stores or estate sales are a little bit more expensive than I want to pay. So it was good to. It's excited to grab these. Like I said, they're all cute, beautiful. All style, different styles. So just a whole box of them. Oh, there's another one I want to pop up. I have to hear you're sick. So cute. Oops. Sick. That's those. That was a good deal. Pick those up. Then there was a box, just a whole box of these folders, report covers, but I like them because they're that heavy cardstock, so they could either be used just as for a journal cover, so you can just cut it to your size and use it to start your journal cover and decorate it, or as a writing board. A nice thick, it's just that thick cardstock, so he uses it as a whole box full. Move that out the way. And then just a box of legal size manila folders. So the file folders, just use them to back. If you're going to turn something into a journaling card and it's just a piece of paper, it's just a nice back. Just a little bit of a cardstock, but not too thick a cardstock, so it's good for backing a lot of things. So I got a whole box of those. Let me see, I think that was, oh no, one more thing from that sale. So I got this, I think it's a paper towel holder, but I got it because this comes out and I do curved spines, so I like to have something to curve the spines around. I haven't found any doweling, so I thought it was a nice size to try to use for that. If not, then it'll just be a paper towel holder. And then I picked up, we went to some vintage markets. So I found this 1931 Holland's The Magazine of the South. So it was $1. Got that, I don't know if it even fit in frame, it is quite big. So it's 15 by 10, no, 15 by 11. So I thought she was pretty on the cover. It's got a little bit of damage here on the bottom, but I usually just use it for the ads. I love the ads in them. Let's see if we can get in here, see if we can find some. Look at that, see, like the old Wesson oil, so that'd be fun to use. Even the little pictures, nice journaling cards. The puffed wheats. Got the old Dodge. The price on my back in 1931. From $815 to $1,095. How things change, huh? I said I love it for the ads. See, look at that beautiful ad. It's just neat to see the different ways we advertise now compared to how we used to. How things used to come, simpler days. Oh, nice. Coming out. Oh, even these. Look at this. This would make a beautiful either tuck spot or journaling card. Log cabin syrup. Don't come like that anymore, does it? Doesn't come in that kind of bottle. Nice metal tins it came in. I just thought this was neat, and like I said, I used the pages of the advertisements as in the journals. Oh, wait, I love those ladies. Like that. Gay morning apparel. Banish your freckles. I like that dandruff one. She's so it'll just be fun to go through and use parts of it. Like that. The same vintage market, they had a whole craft section. They weren't, a little more pricey than I liked, but I did pick up this one because I don't have any letter stamps. So I found that for $2, so it had the whole alphabet in it and some numbers. So I picked that up. Then at another thrift store I went to, they had this whole bucket, $3 of just all different silk ribbons. So it's got to be, I don't know, quite a bit in here. Ooh. Came at me. So there's also some embroidery cloth, some gold and silver. Like I said, just all different silk ribbons, so it'll be nice to use at the tops of tags. There's up a page, trim, all kinds of different ones. Oh, I like that, variegated, so it's already like different colors, like it's fading. These are neat. 100% silk. Like I said, just a ton of them, so I thought that was a good deal for $3. It even had the needle pack in there, so I like the needles with the wide eyes. I like the way that ombres. Pick that up. And then I found these. So these say hand painted look of decals. So they're not really hand painted, but they were decals. But I like the look because they were very vintage looking. So I think they go on like you wet the back, like almost like you do a temporary tattoo, but you do it on paper. So I think you cut out the design you want, wet it, and then it'll stick to the paper. But I really like that, so I was working on collecting stuff for a bead journal. So this has the little flowers and the bees, and there was that design, and this one, and then two of this one. So I had the little bees. I'll have to see how it sticks to the paper, if it sticks good or if it makes it sticky. So I'll have to try one that I really don't care for too much on a regular piece of paper, and then we'll try it in a journal and see how it comes out. But I'll pick those up. Oh, I lied, because at that same sale that everything was like one price, I did pick these up. So I believe these were used for maybe decorating flowers back in the day, like it sit in the bottom of your vase and so your flowers would stay, but I like to use it for like storing my pens or paintbrushes. Just easily grab them. This one's a little different one. I haven't seen that one, so I'm not sure if that's the same thing, but find something fun to use that for. And then the last thing, and this was at the same sale that everything was just one bundle. So I like the tin. I got just the tin, but when I opened the tin, I was super excited. So it had a bunch of old letters in it. So like from 1927, Connecticut. Letters. Dear Sam, this is just a short note today to let you know I am thinking of you. And in fact, honey, I have been thinking ever since I read your letter yesterday. Aww, like sweet little love letters. So, 1927, another one to Sam. I also had these Red Cross. So in 1942, she started out as standard and then got advanced first aid. So I thought those are neat. And these are Girl Scout certificate of membership from 1943. So intermediate, 1944. So I guess every year you got a new one. So for 3 years she was a brownie. So in each November she would get a new one. Looks like Washington. They lived in Washington, D.C. So, and then look at the backs. Isn't aren't those beautiful? Might scan those in and keep them. So, and like I said, just a bunch of different old letters. I guess what they did in Sunday school. Even has their haircut. So this was Elizabeth's hair from 1944. She was blonde. Elizabeth's haircut from 1942. A little weird, but the envelopes are kind of neat. I kept her hair, I guess, every haircut in 1948. Darken back up. Drawings. Vintage card. Like a birthday card. Valentine. The Gilded Lily Shop. Furniture, painting, and decorating. Textiles from China. Custom painting. Mix antique gold, varnish stain. Oh, I guess they were painting some furniture. So, more letters. 1937, dearest grandmother. To mother. This looks like a nice vintage Mother's Day card. To Elizabeth, another one. And a vintage card. Howard's report. So 1939. Curious. Oh, it's like their report card, so it's report from school. So I needed improvement in spelling. Spelling, handwriting, and originality. Causing careless mistakes. I guess that was how they got your reports for how you're doing in school. So 1925, another card. Oh. Christmas wishes. So this says 1921 on it. I guess they used them for a few years. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Another letter, 1929, Dear Martha. Another one from 1925. Hotel Victoria, Louisville, Kentucky. Christmas card. 1939. Oh. Looks a little, that one's only 95, so it's when they, I guess, moved to Lakeland, which is by where I am, so that's where I found it at. And then it also had all this ribbon in it, which was really neat. So I'm not sure if I used that. Got this. I think this was my favorite find of the day, or favorite find of the week there. So I know these Girl Scout cards definitely are. I think those will definitely maybe get scanned in, and maybe I'll try to make some digital prints for those. I haven't seen anything like those before, so they're really neat. So that was it for the thrift haul. That was all I had for the found at the thrift stores and the estate sales. And give you a little look at, oops, sorry for the shaking, give you a little look at what I've been working on. So I started on the journal. So I gutted this book, the report of the New Jersey State Museum. So it says 1908, but it was actually published in 1909. So it was a bird book. So I've gutted it, reinforced the spine, made it the curved spine. I did take, I don't know if you've seen Catherine over at Sunny Sign Journals. Maybe I'll put her link down below, you can watch it. But she did this. I think she got it from Nick the Booksmith, but she did the faux signature spines. So I tried my hand at it. I really like the way it turned out just on this plain book. Brought a little character to it. So I've gotten that ready, and I've started putting the signatures together. So got my first page and some of the lace done. Not some of the original papers, but they're not very, kind of cracking, so I'm not sure if I'm going to leave those in there. They're not really strong, so I might just go back in and take those out. I was just flipping through and seeing how they would feel in there. But it does, so each one, use some scrapbook paper that is tea-dyed, and I had to extend these because it is a little bit longer than the 8x11, so I just kind of sewed the papers together. So that's what I'm working on now. Not sure how it's gonna go. I kind of did that, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm liking that totally, but I might, like I said, have to take these out because they are cracking already. So if I'm gonna use them, maybe I'll just use, because they have, let me see if I can find the, might have just buried it, but the block from the book. Oh, here it is. So these are the text block from the book. So I had information on them, and then it had the plates. Just trying to decide which ones I wanted to use for that, for make journaling cards. So I had all these black and white plates. So I might just put some of the plates back in instead of actual text, or I'll have to reinforce it, because see, it just pretty much, if you turn it, it just rips. And that was 2 pages together. So I'm still working on figuring that out, but if not, then I'll just put some of these plates back in. I had a few picked out to use as journaling spots, and or journaling cards, I'm sorry, journaling cards and tuck spots. So that's what I'm working on. No. Maybe I'll do another video and do a little work on it. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the thrift haul. If you have any questions, let me know below. Once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.